Hi guys, I'm Sharks. I'm just a normal player on Stonebox, but I'm also kind of the last active player on Stonebox right now. Uh, Stonebox is going through probably its worst death it's ever had right now, and it's really sad to see. The past few days the server has been completely empty. No one else plays for more than 30 minutes other than me, really. I know this is partly because of the Minecraft update, and Geyser isn't updated yet, so Bedrock players can't join, but it still says something, how like most of the player base was on Java for a good amount of time, and I'm the only player left, so I think it still says something. I just wanted to talk about what's happening with Stonebox, and maybe some ways we could fix it. I'm going to split this up into 5 parts, being staff, players, drama, and then interaction and presentation. I've done a lot of thinking, and I believe these are the best generalizations I can fit all of Stonebox's problems into to make it easier to understand for people maybe outside of the Stonebox community that don't really know what's going on. So I'm going to start with probably the biggest and most obvious problem, which is the staff. Staff is a very bad problem on Stonebox right now. But honestly, looking back on Stonebox's entire history, when has the staff team ever been good? This has always been a problem, but why is it causing the server to die out now? What's different this time? The old staff problems that we had were really only admin abuse. Like just spawning stuff in, TPs, favoring teams, the list goes on. But those problems don't really kill a server like we're going through right now. What kills a server is admin neglect, and we're seeing a lot of that right now. So I'm going to go down the entire list of the staff team and give my thoughts on each and every one. Please don't hate on these guys. These guys are, most of them are like adults with real lives, so I think they have some better stuff to worry about other than Stonebox, but still. First off, Ferox has adopted the exact problem that Bozard had, which is complete neglect. I know that he has real life shit to worry about, and it's probably way more important than Stonebox, but does that matter to me? Fuck no! If you're gonna have real life shit to worry about, then get others to help you manage the server. It's so stupid that only one person has op on the server. Like, where the fuck did Spiker go? Like, I thought he was supposed to be the backup dev, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've seen him do anything for Stonebox ever since he got instated dev. He might not even be a dev anymore. I don't even know where that guy is. Alright, I'm gonna move on to Dalt now. You see, Dalt at least makes a daily appearance, but it's not ever on the server. He might send a chat in general in the Discord. That'll be mostly it. He gives 0 player interaction in game, and he has 0 time in game. I appreciate him trying to make events to give incentive to players to like build and stuff and make cool bases, but honestly, it's too little and too far in between. So it really seems like he's not doing anything. Editor's note: I know he's on leave, but just like Ferox, there should be people to help when he's gone. Moving on to Newt. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen him do shit. I don't like saying that because I love Newt. He's a really cool guy, but I seriously have not seen him do anything other than like help with somebody's base for 5 minutes. It really just seems like the higher ups in the Stonebox staff are leaving the server to rot, which pisses a lot of people off, including me. Alright, I'm going to speedrun the admins and mods because there's just like so many. These are all my opinion, by the way. This is just what I've seen from me playing. Expert never hops on. All he does is talk and chat. I know he just finished his finals, so he should be on more, but we'll see how that turns out. Karma got accused of admin abusing for Neptunia, and I don't think he's admin anymore. I don't even know what Red Record does. Last time I saw him on the server was like months ago. Die Hunter's the GOAT. He's the only admin that is actually consistently on. And he keeps up with the players. I love you, Die Hunter. You're awesome. I haven't seen randomly on in weeks. That might just be me, but I still haven't seen him on. And if he has been on, it probably wasn't for long. I don't know if Worm should be a mod. He's pretty controversial. I'm not saying he's a bad mod. I don't have anything against him, but it's just like you either hate Worm or you love Worm. I don't know if someone like that should be a mod, but and then there's Dasani. I mean, Dasani doesn't really do much. I don't really know what to complain about. I mean, he hops on more than a lot of the admins. So. This is another editor's note. I just got told from Witless that Ferox actually gave Dalton Newt op in-game to do events while he's gone, but Newt has been saying otherwise, stating he doesn't have the permissions to do events. All this is another problem the staff has. Obviously, there's a lot of miscommunication, or this is just neglect from Dalton Newt. Regardless, remember not to hate on these guys. They have lives. A lot of people who play Stonebox don't have that. They're probably doing important stuff, so chill on them. Now, it isn't just the staff's fault that Stonebox is dying. I think the players also have a big part in it too. The player culture on Stonebox sucks. It really needs to be addressed. Stonebox players have a really annoying and boring way of playing compared to what it used to be. Now, I joined March of 2025, so I can't really speak on most of Stonebox history, but from people I've talked to, there's much more of an emphasis on creating a story and lore. Nowadays, it's just like offline raid after offline raid. Maybe twice a month there's a big fight at spawn, but that's it. Stonebox players really need to find a new way to play and branch out. We really need to interact with each other more, because looking on the outside of Stonebox this shit looks so boring. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we play in such a boring way. We need like old wars back. Like, literally, the Neptunia versus Union War is what got me into Stonebox. Shit like that brings new players, and that's what we need most right now. Players are so scared of losing loot that they neglect new players in fear of them being alts, live thousands of blocks away so they can be unreachable, and then just sit there and do nothing. If I'm being honest, I really don't know how to fix this problem. It would take a group effort from all those who still care about Stonebox to fix this. I think it's possible, but I don't know how to do it. I wanted to add this after I finished this video, but another big problem that Stonebox has with the community and the culture is that people grief for literally no reason. Like, recently Witless made, I think, around 3 bases around spawn, and all were griefed. There's nothing valuable there. Absolutely no reason to grief it. It was there for new players, and it still gets griefed. And not even in an online, in an offline. I'm going to be talking about interaction and presentation next. I'm cramming these together because they're both kind of short and easy to explain. First off is interaction. This could have been put in the staff section, but I feel like it's kind of its own thing. Back when I first started playing Stonebox, on my first day, I remember having multiple conversations with both the owners, it was KF and Dalt at the time, both the devs, which were Hatham and Ferox, and a ton of the admins like Tomcat, Desi, all those old admins. Now there's none of that because there's no staff online. And even if they are online, they spend most of their time in Vanish. One of the fun things about Stonebox was that it used to be so much more relaxed. I really feel like admins shouldn't be afraid of giving the occasional TP or giving a solo a couple stacks of blocks to build a base. These interactions can create connections between player and staff. If the staff right now are annoyed by all the complaints they're receiving from players, maybe it's because they don't even acknowledge us. Secondly, the presentation of Stonebox sucks right now too. Thank God we got rid of the crates. That shit was terrible, and we need to get rid of the mineable gens at spawn. The whole look of spawn is absolutely terrible for new players. Spawning in an invincible megastructure with leaderboards everywhere and shitty gens, like, it's a terrible look. And Platboy actually recently found out that the labels on the new gens, without any sort of explanation, made a lot of people think our server was a slop server. So no wonder new people are leaving within 30 seconds. Along with no new videos being made, even if you only looked at the Insta without playing Stonebox, I feel like you'd really be able to tell how dead the server is. Now this next problem is external and internal to Stonebox, and that's the problem we have with drama. It should be pretty obvious to everybody. There's always drama in Stonebox. I don't think I've ever been playing at a time where there hasn't been drama. It doesn't attract people at all. It pushes a lot of people away, and it's something we really need to fix. Some of these drama things are like KF threatening to dox people, Karma admin abusing, and Inferno allegedly leaking bases. Stonebox is a very toxic community, and it's always been that way. But I feel like if we really want to appeal to a lot more people, we need to do something about it. That's pretty much all I have to say. This all culminates into what we see Stonebox is today. Nobody plays. New players join an empty server and leave immediately. There's no incentive to build. There's no incentive to play if no one else will. And there's no reason to make events because the server's already dead. So what do we do now? I really don't know. Lots of things need to be done. It's not just one thing that needs to be fixed. And it can't be done by one person or a group of people. I think it really needs to be done by everyone who wants to see Stonebox survive and thrive for however long to come. Again, this is a commentary. All the people I mentioned in this video, please don't go hate on them, and I don't hate you if I mentioned you in this video, even if it was in a positive or negative way. Regardless, thank you for listening to my rant. I might make a new video in the future, but for now, I'll see you then.